Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In the last video, we talked about the philosophies of marketing. Now let's talk about the importance of marketing. Why marketing is important? Marketing is important because of marketing we satisfy our customers. And I told you that marketing starts with the identification of the needs of the customers. And once you identify the needs of the customers and then you go and you fulfill those needs of the customers, then those customers will be satisfied. And it is because of marketing that we have a satisfied target market. The second importance of marketing is that marketing helps us in improving our corporate image. It helps us in improving our reputation. And successful companies are those companies who have a very good reputation in the marketplace. Now, it is marketing that builds and that improves the corporate image of an organization, that improves the reputation of an organization. And once you have a very good corporate image and once you have a very good reputation in the marketplace, your sales will be increased. And it all happens because of marketing. The third importance of marketing is that because of marketing, we can have a competitive advantage over our competitors. And it is very much important that a company should have a competitive advantage over its competitors. And how do we obtain this competitive advantage over our competitors? In a sense that because of marketing, we go and we try to best identify the needs of the customers. And once we identify these needs of customers, we then try to best fulfill and best meet these needs of the customers. And once we have the ability of meeting the needs of the customers in the best way, then this best way becomes our competitive advantage over our competitors. Fourthly, marketing is important because it helps us in expanding our business from local to regional, from regional to national, and from national to international. And every business wants to be expanded. And most of the businesses that are so much successful nowadays, and those businesses that have operations throughout the world, they had started with in a very small scale, but nowadays they are so much large businesses and they are operating throughout the world. And the reason of their expansion is not other than marketing. So marketing is important because it helps us in expanding our businesses. Fifthly, marketing helps us in improving the brand loyalty. And you will have seen some customers who will never prefer buying any other product than a particular brand. So once you have a very good marketing strategy and a very good marketing policy, then because of this good marketing strategy and these good marketing policies, your customers will be brought up with you since childhood. And once these customers are brought up with you, then these customers become very much strong, loyal to your brand. And it is possible only and only because of marketing. Another importance of marketing is that it helps us in achieving the objectives of an organization. And the objectives of organizations can be financial objectives, it can be expansion of the business, and they can even be societal or social objectives. So whatever the objectives of the business or the organization are, marketing is there and it helps us in achieving those objectives. And finally, marketing helps us in the optimum utilization of resources. And I think told you that we Afghans, we are so much rich from the perspective of having resources. We have water resources, we have farming land, we have mountains, we have a very good atmosphere, we have 4 seasons, and we have fruits and vegetables. So uh, if we want to be successful as a nation, we must utilize our resources in a very much best possible manner, and marketing is there, and it can help us in the optimum utilization and in the optimum usage of the resources of our country or of our organization. So it's the final importance of marketing, that it helps us in the optimum or best possible utilization of resources. Now, what can be marketed? What do we take to the marketplace in order to sell it? There are 10 different entities that can be marketed. And the first entity that can be marketed, that is goods. You can think about cameras, you can think about mobile phones, you can think about laptop computers, you can think about cars, you can think about different types of machines, you can think about furniture. All these are goods, and millions of tons of goods are manufactured, and they are distributed, and they are sold throughout the world every day. So goods can be marketed. The second, services can be marketed. You go to a doctor, you go to a consultant, you come to university, and you go to a lawyer. So all these are people, are organizations that give you services. So services can be offered to the market, and services can be marketed. Events, you can think about FIFA, you can think about Olympics, you can think about Spagiza, you can think about IPL, you can think about BPL, you can think about so many other different events. And these events are organized and they are marketed, and the marketers of these events, they earn so much money from organizing and offering these events to the public. Another thing or another entity that can be marketed, that is experience. Most of the time you will have seen some restaurants that are known as theme based restaurants. As you go there, these restaurants will be giving you a feeling that you are sitting in an environment of a village. Now that restaurant is situated in a city, but they give you an experience of village, and because of this experience they will be charging more money from you. So this is an experience. If you have seen there in Sharinau, I think there is an old airplane, and now a person has started a restaurant in that airplane. So that airplane is an airplane, and I want to go there, and if I'm eating something there, at the same time I will be eating something, and at the same time I will be having an experience of sitting in an airplane. So that is the experience that they are selling upon me. Persons can be marketed. You can think about Amitabh Bachchan, you can think about Shah Rukh Khan, you can think about Gulpana, you can think about Ariana Saeed. So all these are persons, and these persons, they themselves are brands, and they can be marketed, and companies and organizations, they give them millions of dollars so that they may come and they may appear with their products and with their brands, so that their brands may be marketed because of them. So persons can be marketed. Places, you can think about Eiffel Tower, you can think about Egyptian pyramids, you can think about Taj Mahal, and you can think about other famous areas. All those are places, and those places can be marketed, and countries, they attract so many people from throughout the world to visit certain places in their countries because they know that these places have that ability to be marketed. Properties can be marketed. properties can be intellectual properties, and properties can be physical properties. Intellectual properties include the brand name of a company, the logo of a company, the patent of a company, the design of a specific product. So that is an intellectual property. Physical property, that may include the land, that may include the ownership of a computer, that may include the ownership of a building. So all these are properties, and these properties can be uh, marketed, and they can be sold, and they can be taken to the marketplace for selling. Organizations can be marketed. Salam University, it's an organization. uh, mm, for example, Alakozai group of companies, it's an organization, and those organizations have a particular and a specific image in the marketplace, and because of having this image, they can sell this image, and they can sell these organizations. So organizations are marketed. Information: why do you buy books? Why do you buy magazines? Why do you buy newspapers? Because you want to have information from these books and newspapers and magazines. So information can be marketed, and most of the time nowadays it is called syndicated data. Most of the organizations, their business is selling information, their business is selling data. So they will not be selling any physical product in the form of a camera or a mobile phone upon you. They will be selling information upon you. And finally, ideas can be marketed. You will have heard about donating eyes. You will have heard about donating kidneys. You will have heard about family planning. You will have heard about no smoking. So all these are ideas, and these ideas can be marketed. For now, have a very good time, and inshallah we'll be meeting in another video. If you have any question regarding the importance of marketing and the philosophies of marketing and the functions of marketing, you can put that question forward. Have a very good time for now.